Hi, Gloria Lybecker here with Healing You. Have you ever felt like you just don't fit in anywhere? You could maybe be part of a group and feeling totally fine, and then all of a sudden it's as if there's a disconnect that happens inside. It could be a little bit of even a dissociation in your mind. Or maybe it feels like you've just become a little bit invisible and there's no sense of a connection between you and anyone else in the group. So it's kind of like there's a space between you and others that before just you hadn't felt at all. And then you notice the other people and you wonder, how are they connected? How are they doing that? And so I want to acknowledge there can be this experience where there feels like there's something missing. There's some kind of a missing linkage. I was working with a client the other day, and they were having a very similar experience to this, where they've been a part of a group for quite a while. And what happened was when someone checked in with another person and started to engage them and place their attention on them, this person just felt themselves disconnect inside. And what that's like, it's like there's a sense of being mute, recognizing something's just happened, but I can't talk about it. And if attention comes to me, then I just avoid checking in or anything. There's an immobilization that happens. And this is really painful to experience from the inside out. And this is something that can happen when we have experienced neglect in our lives, and we may not have even realized that we experienced neglect in our life. That's part of how pervasive neglect can even be. And yet, I want to also acknowledge that it is possible to lay down new neural pathways. It may not be relearning how to welcome warmth. It may be learning how to welcome it at all. Maybe warmth was not something that your body and your nervous system is accustomed to receiving, so it may not feel welcome at all. And that's perfectly normal for this situation. And I have a lot of compassion for this. I can remember at one point in my life, quite young, when I would be with a group of children and I would feel like I was on the outside looking in. And I would wonder what was different about me. Why was I unable to engage with others with the ease that it seemed other children engaged with others? And I didn't have answers to that. I just believed there was something wrong with me. So I want to acknowledge that it's possible to learn how to engage. It's possible to learn how to begin to open up your window of welcome for warmth to begin to come through to you. And it may not feel comfortable. It may be very foreign and not familiar at all. And yet when there's a container that there's no pressure, you're not made wrong, and you're welcomed as you are, and you can allow your window to be as small as it is, then when that's okay, then it will naturally begin to expand a little bit. And it may go back and forth. And that's okay too. Because we want to be able to allow your nervous system and your body to reconsolidate, to readjust its settings, to discover through the experience that it's safe to be seen and soothed and to become secure from the inside out. If you'd like to get to dive more deeply into this experiential learning, reach out to me at healingyoursanctuary.com. Thanks for being on the journey with me today. Healing you.